job, make big holes, tackle the headed bastard. We go home, we drink some beer, we party.
Hey, let's go. Welcome back to Seth's Smorgasbord of Sports, coming to you from the fan zone here at 51 West. Man, I just want to give a quick shout out to my subscribers so far. We just got over 100 recently. Really appreciate all of you. So awesome that you guys subscribe to the channel. We just started a couple months ago, and it's a big deal. You know, we're trying to build up, and you guys are awesome for doing that, so thank you. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, because it would mean a lot, and I want to thank you too. So please like this video, and, you know, all that good stuff. Share it. So, you know, my God, the Ravens. Let's go, okay? The Ravens right now are the best team in the NFL, okay? They are, without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion, the best team in football.
Maybe in a long time.
Maybe, yeah, right, Salty. Like, it's been, like, a while since I've seen a team that's been dominating teams like this. Like, they're 8-2 right now. Like, yes, they had a couple losses earlier in the season. But, like, they're just, the way that Eric DeCosta added Marcus Peters kind of reinvigorated the defense, in my opinion. And, just these pickups that they've had here recently with Domata Peko and Justin Ellis. I mean, Michael Pierce is out for a little while. Don't know exactly how long yet, but that's a big deal, getting those two guys, okay? It just adds pressure. And Matt Judon really benefited from that in this game the other day. I mean, like, the pass rush is just coming together. Like, obviously, the offense has just been off the chart this season, okay? 6 straight wins for the Ravens, due largely in part to their offense. That's the most wins that they've had since 2000, when they dominated the league with defense. So, like, yeah, the Ravens they won the Super Bowl in 2000. They had the best defense ever. And, obviously they won in 2012, but they've never really won with offense before, ever. Let alone an offense like this. Because this offense right here, like, it might be the best offense I've ever seen. Okay? Just the way how it's so, it can attack you from every angle. Okay? Like, Lamar can throw on the run.
You think this team could beat the 2000 defense?
Who could tackle Lamar? Like, that would be an interesting matchup, honestly, Salt. Like, if you... Ray Lewis on the edge trying to stop Lamar Jackson covering sideline to sideline, man, like, Lamar tries to break that edge around the corner and Ray's there to meet him. That'd be interesting to see. But, you know, I feel like if any team in my life could do it, this is the one. And I'm not saying that they would, but if any team could, this is the one. Because, like, oh my God, you can't stop them, okay? You can stack for the run. But the Ravens have so many weapons to throw to. Lamar Jackson can move in the pocket, obviously. He can throw on the run. He throws lasers. He's going to find the open man 9 times out of 10, it seems like. And he's been protecting the ball really well this year. And not turning the ball over. The Ravens are getting turnovers on defense. And it just really bodes for victories. You know, they got a lot of pressure on Deshaun Watson yesterday. You know what? Have the highlights right here. Let's just dive right into them, okay? Let's look at the highlights from the game yesterday. The Ravens 41-7 dismantling of the Texans. Let's go. So I was here in attendance. Hold up. First pause. I met Lardarius Webb for the second time in my life before this game, man. I thought it was really cool. You know, he was doing a show on 98 Rock. He was outside. And I just want to give a shout out to Lardarius because that's my man. He gave 9 years to Baltimore. Career Raven. Still lives in the area. Won a Super Bowl with the Ravens. And he was a big part of our secondary for a long time. And he ran some kicks back earlier in his career, and that's my man's for that. He signed a picture of him running back a kick against the Broncos for me when I was little. So, much love, Lardarius. It was awesome to see you again, and I'm glad that you're still around. So, I was glad you're here for this one. He was the Ravens legend of the game. So, he got respected during this game. He got his honors. Look, the pressure already. Jalen Ferguson getting some pressure. Judon right there. And I love that celebration, man. That's awesome. Okay, like, I don't know.
Judon's been a monster all year.
He really has. But, like, that kind of reminds me of the sizzle. Like, I don't know. It's like his own personal thing. Like, I love that. Look at Lamar. Just look at it. Look at that pocket presence. That's a dart all day, and he's accurate. You know, he's going to find those big satellite tight ends. He has 3 of them to find, plus Hollywood on the outside. Seth Roberts caught his first touchdown of the season. I mean, there were a couple, like, you know, bad throws in the first quarter. This sucked. I mean, Justin Tucker hasn't missed a field goal all year. Like, yes, he's missed an extra point, but he hasn't missed a field goal. And, you know he wanted to make it. He was obviously frustrated after he missed it. Now, DeAndre Hopkins, in my opinion, best wide receiver in the NFL, okay? I can't say enough good things about that guy. He's uncoverable up the middle, okay? He really is. See, I mean, like up the middle on a slant route and double coverage, DeAndre Hopkins.
They stopped throwing to him for some reason. He had a bunch of big catches first half.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Like, I'd have just rode him because it seemed like that play right there was working. If I was Houston, I'd try to run that play every game down. But now, Deshaun Watson's a special quarterback. Like, he obviously had the worst game of his career this Sunday, but he seemed hurt to me. I mean, he took a few brutal hits. We're not going to talk about the non-call there, but, you know, I'm glad that the Ravens finally got a call in their favor, considering we always get screwed by the referees, it seems like, for the past, 24 years. So it was pretty bad. But, you know, to see the Ravens, and even when they reviewed it, they didn't, like, overturn it, so it's a big deal.
That was nice.
He's untouchable. Who's going to, like, in my opinion, who's going to beat the Ravens the rest of the season? Seriously, who's going to beat them? I don't think they can lose another game. Because who's stopping them? The Texans were supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, supposed to be one of the best teams. You know? Now, I didn't understand this. Like, there's a broken down block right there and everything. And yeah, it might have worked if the blocking would have been better. But come on. You know, just take the points. It's still 0-0 at this point. You don't want to leave points on the board. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to beat a team like the Texans 41-7. And, you know, you can't leave points against the board against a good team. Like, that kind of really did bother me. But that was the one thing that I have to pick about in this game, honestly, because
Ricard had a big game.
he did. He's a Swiss Army knife, like I've said before. He's
3 catches, I think.
He's a beast. He's a two-way player. He gets catches. He throws down blocks. Lamar Jackson's a beast. Like, you can't, like, everybody on the Ravens seems to be having a career year this year. And there's Seth Roberts right there.
That was sweet.
My namesake. He was sweet, and he deserved to get a touchdown catch because he's been putting in a lot of work for the Ravens this year, blocking. But Lamar even said, you know, he's not a tight end, he's not a fullback, he's a wide receiver. He come here to catch the ball, and it was nice to see him get a touchdown. And at this point, I was still a little bit nervous. You know, Deshaun Watson has the ball in his hands, a good quarterback, but then the pressure, you know, Peanut right there just flying in like didn't even see him and just tattooed him. Like, that's not usually happening to Deshaun Watson. So, like, I know his offensive line is trash, but he knows how to move, you know? Love the way Lamar steps up. Like, you don't know if he's about to throw it right there, and then he might tuck it and run, you know? Like, he didn't even run the play action there, didn't even fake it like that, but Gus the Bus. He had a great game, man. He had another huge run for a touchdown, 63-yarder, I think. But, like, you don't know if Lamar has the ball. Like, obviously right there the Texans were wise to it and figured he did have the ball. But, could have been the running back right there. You know, you never really do know with Lamar Jackson, even when that was beautiful. Mark Andrews just had an amazing season. But, you know, even when he doesn't do that play action and he steps up, you don't know if he's going to tuck and run or if he's going to launch one down the field. So he's deadly, you know? He's obviously the front runner for MVP at this point. If you don't agree with that, you're blind. Because the Ravens beat the Seahawks, Patriots, and Texans, who are all, and most people who watch football's mind, Super Bowl contenders. And they beat them by a combined score of 108-43. So the Ravens are obviously really hot right now, but that's all Lamar Jackson right there. I mean, not all of it. He would tell you it's the whole team and everything. But he has just boosted the team to another level, like few athletes have done in history. He has the whole team playing on a higher level because they know that he's that special. And everybody just has, like, Lamar energy right now, man. It's amazing to watch. It really is. Look at the pressure there from Marlon Humphrey. That was a great play by Deshaun Watson, but still, I love to see Marlon Humphrey come in and get some pressure.
I was amazed he stayed in the game the way he took that one hit.
Yes. That was a scary hit, and I was really glad to see him get up. And, man, like,
I was positive he was
he's a
hurt.
gamer, man. He almost lost his eye, and he still threw a touchdown pass to win that game a couple weeks back. Like, he's a tough guy.
He must be.
And, like, that was the worst game of his career, but we all know Deshaun Watson he's never lost a game before by 2 scores until yesterday. So, you know what I mean? Like, he's just always in games. National champion. Can't say enough good things about the guy. With 2 national championships in college. It's always going to game. And I'm still, like, mind melt. Like, I can't believe that the Ravens beat them that badly. But since they can beat them that badly and they beat the Patriots 37-20, this team, they're destined to go to the Super Bowl. Okay, like who's gonna stop them? Mark Ingram, man, he had a great game, man.
Having the year of his career.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he had great years with the Saints and everything, but he was never the feature back there, you know? Dude, Judon, he was just, he came to the stadium ready to play, man. He woke up, right? He went to bed ready to play. Like, oh my God. It's just not even fair. Like, 5 broken tackles on this play, and he took a big hit and popped right back up. I mean, that guy put everything he had into Lamar right there, and just...
It's like Madden.
That seriously was like a Madden play. And, dude, I know it hasn't, like, the play hasn't shown yet, but when Mark Ingram juked that guy and just weaved him and then dove into the end zone, that was, like, my favorite play of the season so far. Like, his celebration where he laid down in the end zone was fantastic, but... the play that he makes later in this game when we're already crushing them, it's so amazing. Like, it was just a great play. And that play right there, I mean, he's putting so much pressure on the guy that he just panics and releases the ball right into Josh Bynes' chest, you know? Like, it was...
I thought that was Achilles Smith.
Right. Seriously, like, Deshaun Watson's a great quarterback, but the Ravens literally made him look like Kyle Orton or something like that, you know? J. Tuck. Back to normal, baby. Let's keep it there. Saw a couple idiots on Facebook talking smack on Tucker. Don't talk smack on Tucker, okay?
Best ever.
Yeah, he's best ever. Everybody's allowed to miss one. I saw him shank an extra point against the Saints last year. In that game against New Orleans, 24-23, and I walked out of the stadium. He's the best kicker of all time, you know? Just crap happens sometimes.
Peters had a big game.
Oh, yeah. He covered Hopkins really well. And Mark Andrews, man, he's just so dominant.
That play was great.
It was. Mark Andrews just cut the... And it was funny because we're used to... And this is the play I was talking about right here, but... Woo!
Yeah.
That was the most exciting play of the season to me because I was looking, like, right down on it, and Mark Ingram, like... Seeing that from a sky view, you thought he was about to get plowed out of bounds, and you like it was just, that was like Madden in my opinion. I mean, like Lamar's like Madden all the time, but he looked like Lamar right there. That was like Lamar energy, like Lamar's spirit went into Mark Ingram and was like, let me juke this man, like that was so awesome. Yeah, Carlos Hyde's a good running back and everything, but it was 34-0, and it was the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left. And it would have been great to get a shutout against them, but, like, the Ravens' defense was thinking about dinner, you know? And Gus didn't get the memo, and he was PO'd that they got a big run, so he was like, oh, I'm going to get me one of my own. 63-yarder. He's a beast. You got to love Gus Edwards. I mean, he's a great spell for Mark Ingram. And then you got Justice Hill, who we didn't even really see yesterday, but having those three at running back is just big for the Ravens, man. A.J. McCarron. God. So yeah, it was another huge win for the Ravens. Another big game to be at. 2 home games in a row for me. It's super hype being there. Well, the crowd's all pumped up. You're watching them play great teams. Everybody there has this energy about them. It's like, yeah, we're going in to watch history be made. Because Lamar Jackson makes history every week. He's the first quarterback ever to have 60 straight rushing yards. Or 60 rushing yards 7 games in a row. Right?
I believe that's the statistic, yeah.
Right. So, like, I think that he said that yesterday, something along those lines. He literally breaks a record every week, it seems like. Like, you're literally watching history unfold in front of your eyes on television or in the crowd, you know? And being there, there's something really special about it, honestly. Like, just from the vibe that I've gotten there, 2 games that I've been to this season, it's just, there's something different about M&T Bank Stadium this year, and it's awesome, man. And I can't wait to be there on December 1st for the 49er game because it's going to be another doozy. And I think the Ravens are going to go and get the W there. But first, they have to worry about Monday Night Football against the Rams in Los Angeles next week. That should also be a great game. 2 great NFC West teams. The next 2 games on our slates. And, you know, I think the Ravens can win those 2 as well, honestly. Like, the Rams have been sputtering a bit as of late. They only won 17-7 against the Bears. Their offense a little shaky. I feel like the way the Ravens are playing, they should go in and steamroll them. And honestly, the 49ers run game looks like it's sputtering. They have some injuries on the defense, so they better watch out for the Ravens. I know they're having a great season too, but they better come on with a different type of energy on December 1st, because that's just going to be a great clash. So thanks for watching the show again. Really appreciate everybody that's subscribed, that watched this video. Please like it, share it with your friends, comment, all that good stuff, And if you're not subscribed yet, please do it. Really appreciate it, and thank you very much. Have a good day.
Later on, Seth.